Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami and in this episode of Rate K, I'm gonna be reacting to a new debut by a girl group called PIXY and their song Wings. The main reason why I'm excited or at least interested in checking out this song is because this group features members from Cherry Bullet, like the members which for some reason ended up getting kicked out of of the group. I still don't understand why they left the group, so if you guys know why, make sure to comment it down below because I do want to know, but I haven't really had enough of an interest to go look for the information myself. So if you can share it, if you know why, please do so. But yeah, I'm still interested to see whether because who knows, maybe I'm gonna like it on its own. But the main reason why I'm checking it out is that. And I've seen the teaser, and I don't know, it's just their name and the name of the song is kind of intriguing. So if nothing else, like if I end up hating it, I don't have to check it out again. But I'm curious. I do not mind giving them at least one chance to impress me and intrigue me enough to become a fan. Because after all, that's why I'm doing these reactions, because it's fun to get into new groups and share that experience with you guys. And before we get into it, I just want to quickly say, if this is a debut, if this debut comes with an extended play or B-sides or whatever, or you have some album or an extended play that you want me to check out, make sure to comment it down below so I know that there is a demand for it, because I've recently started doing album reactions only in two cases. One, whenever I personally want to, whenever I have a personal interest in the album, like for example, well, recently one of my favorite K-pop groups, ATEEZ, came back, so I'm definitely going to be checking out their album. But in this case, I don't know this group, and most likely I'll not have personal interest to do so. But if you guys want me to, that is the second possibility. If people demand or have an interest in me doing a reaction on something, by commenting down below, I will know that. So if you want me to check it out, make sure to comment down below. But yeah, enough with that stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction in 3, 2, 1. That's a pretty cool intro for the company. Intriguing opening so far. Okay, so far it's actually pretty solid. It definitely is completely different than what I was actually expecting. Ooh, her voice is so beautiful. And this round building again. I love this location. I've seen it so many times at this point. I know every single square centimeter of this building. Okay, this is much more hard-hitting than I was expecting. I was thinking that it was probably gonna be some fantastical ballad or something like that, but no, they went for the girl crush, and I'm in for it. Oh, I love her singing so much. The rapping parts can be a little bit of a hit or miss, because I also didn't really expect them to be in the song, but the singing parts are really good. Also, similarly to another song that I recently reacted to, Chungha's Bicycle, it seems like this song has some boy group music influences actually. Because I feel like girl groups don't really tend to dance in this specific like hard style most of the time. Even when they do girl crush songs. But there's a lot of that in this music video, just like how there is a lot of that in Chungha's music video. So yeah, this was actually pretty good overall. I do have some problems with it, but it's coming from a small company as far as I know, and it's actually like two companies collaborating or something. I don't know, I don't really have too much information. I don't want to say something that is not true, so look it up yourself, but it is a little low budgeted, but I don't mind it. For what it is, I do like it, and the fact that it's completely different from what I was expecting definitely contributes to how much I like this. But yeah, I do like it. There's not much that I can say about it because it's nothing too mind-blowing, but I do like it. I guess let's get into it again and I'll point out stuff that bother me or that I like. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. This was definitely a very intriguing beginning with the whispering. That definitely hooked me into the song right off the bat. I love the redhead's voice. Yeah, for the rapping I think it's just a little jarring on the first listen. On the second I actually don't mind it. I actually genuinely like it, but it was very jarring at first, especially because their voices also stand out a lot. But the vocalists' voices are so good. Their parts are so good. I feel like maybe if they actually leaned more into the vocal side of things, I would have loved it more, but I still like it a lot, nonetheless. Ooh, I love some of the horror aspects in this music video as well. Maybe they should have leaned into that much more, but the basics that they're going for are really cool, so I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for future comebacks from them. Ooh, that plant crawling behind her reminds me of this really cool horror movie called The Ruins. I will review it at some point because I do that on my channel as well, but it's a solid movie that you should check out if you love horror movies, because it's a very unique horror movie as well. And I really love this K-pop location. It's such a... I just kind of love how much K-pop groups love to use this. I feel like in the last like 3 years, I've seen it in like 6 or 7 music videos. There's Stray Kids, Victon has used it. I think there was a Nugu group that I reacted to a long time ago, which also used it. They obviously used it. I think there was a soloist called Minseo who also used it. But it's a cool location. Although I don't understand why is it an abandoned building. Like, I don't get it. It's such a cool location though. But yeah, even though I already liked it on the first listen, it definitely felt even better on the second one. The things that bothered me in the first listen, like the rapping, mainly because it was such a jarring thing that I did not expect in this song. Sounded definitely much better on the second listen, but I still am a little bit more in favor of the singing. Because for the singing, even on the first listen, I was super into it and it sounded so good and so satisfying. And I feel like if they leaned into it more, it could have been a more enjoyable song, but it's still fine for what it is. I still like it, and it's definitely a promising debut for me, especially coming from like a Nugu group, assuming that they are a Nugu group, because considering all the information I have about them, they seem like a Nugu group. In that case, it's a solid debut, a low-budget music video, but I can't really criticize them for that too much. They did pretty well with what they had. Maybe they could have linked with a few low-budget ideas to influence the horror stuff, because there was some horror elements of this music video, but they really didn't do too much with them. But I did like the little things that I saw. But yeah, overall, considering the circumstances, it was good enough, but it's kind of like good enough for what they had, but for effort. Which is why for this song, I'm actually gonna give it a solid 8.4 out of 10, which for this, I don't necessarily think it's the perfect score, but I wanna praise the effort that went into this music video and the ambitions that they had for it. And I feel like if they gain more popularity and more money, they could do better going forward, but for what it is, I do really like it. And I'll definitely be listening to this song. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where I can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep editing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!